YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today, thought I'd do a little wear update on some of the jeans I've been wearing over the years, and I thought I'd start off with the pair that I've probably worn the most over the past 5-6 years, and these are a pair from 3sixteen. Now, if you don't know about 3sixteen, they're a US brand, but they use Japanese milled denim. The denim used for this pair of jeans, this is the Kabata jeans, and this is from Okayama and the Kuroki mills. So as I said, US company, use Japanese milled denim. This is the ST100XK Kabata jeans, as I said. They're slim tapered jeans, and let's just go through the fades that I've had over the years. At one point, these were the jeans I wore every single day. Don't wear them as much now because they're on their way out, as you'll see with some of the, the damage and the fades. But still a great pair of denim nonetheless if you're looking for a comfortable pair of jeans that will last you many, many years. So let's get into the fade and have a look. Now let's get into it. Now these are, as I said, 14 ounce woven in Okayama, Japan. Now they're woven at a low tension, and that helps with the fades. It helps with the fabrics breaking. And that's probably what you see all over these jeans. Now let's get straight into probably what you're all wanting to see, and that is backs of the knee. So you can see with these jeans, I'm finding fabulous whiskers here on the backs of the knees. If I flip this over, so we'll start at the back here. These are the backs of the knees. You see incredible fade there. Which I absolutely love, and I didn't really notice these until recently. So as I said, I was wearing these quite a lot back in the day, and I wasn't really concerned with fades overall. I just like wearing jeans, and I wasn't really into the whole fade movement, if you call it that. But as you can see now, I'm starting to pick this up. We have some great fades here, and I don't know why, but this is the left leg. It seems to be fine, but if we go and look at the right leg, you'll see here on this right leg, we're starting to get some breakages in between the fabric there, and I wonder if that's because for some reason I bend that knee more than the other. Who knows? So that is great. You'll see down here we're starting to get some fades into the lower legs. Now I find lower legs fading on jeans quite tough, or appearing for me to be quite tough. More on the front, but we'll get to that in a minute. But so that is quite good that we've got fades on the back there, and then obviously on the bum here from sitting down. Now, you can see here where I've sat these, and I'll show you later on, these are actually quite tight on me, these jeans, and I don't know if that's me putting on weight over a number of years or lockdown, but they are quite tight on me now, where they used to fit me quite well. Now you can see here we're starting to get some breakages in the fabric underneath the pockets here, and I wonder if that is because when I sit down, the pocket, you can see, starts to come down and starts to break that fabric there. What you probably would have drawn your eye to though is the absolute carnage that's going on in between here. Now I have had a lot of my jeans repaired, and I don't know if this is because I have a lot of my jeans tailored to fit me a bit better when I first get them, that the wear is increased in the middle. Like, you guys let me know in the comments, how are your jeans going in the crotch area, because I seem to have a lot of blowouts in this area a lot, and that is simply just because I wear them a lot, wear them sitting at work. And I'll just show you what I mean by that. If I just open these up, you'll see I've had repairs done inside my jeans. Now I get this done quite a bit. I've had a couple of my jeans done 3 or 4 times, and I think that is Sashiko, I don't know. But they are still holding up well now. They've been repaired 3 or 4 times, so that's good. If we move on to the pockets, let me just get this for you guys here. Pockets, you need, it's got a uniform kind of fade over the whole area. Now the backs of the belt loops here I've worn as usual, and I don't know if that is because, as I said, I'm primarily an office worker, and at the office you're sitting on the seat rubbing against the back of the chair. Do that quite often on my jeans. Leather patch is holding up well. I'll say I haven't put any kind of leather conditioner or anything on there. I should. And I like the Selvedge ID stitching that extends past the pockets, which is really neat with these ones. Everything else is held up well. Pockets are looking lovely. Can't really complain with those. If we flip it over to the front, what you will notice first off is my phone. Some people hate this and some people don't mind it. I actually like it. My other half does not. She thinks it looks disgusting when I wear these, and they're not very, what would you say, professional if you're especially going into the office, but each to their own. You can see where I've changed. I've had these jeans for so long. I changed phones over the year. I used to have the iPhone 4. This is when I got this, so this is a while back. So you can see the size there of the iPhone. And then I upgraded to another phone, and you can see the size changed here. I think it was like the 5 or 6 went up to there. And then we got bigger phones, and you see this is an iPhone 10 now. Look at the size difference. I mean, well, it's not too bad actually. But yeah, difference in sizing, and you can see over the time it goes from there, and then depending on how I'm sitting, you can move it around. So that is that. Now also the pockets on these 316 are quite, when you've got them on, I said that these jeans are tight for me. These are a quite tight pocket, and as you will see, getting your phone in and out when they're tight, it would rub on this quite a lot. And as that has rubbed like that quite a lot, this has come undone and frayed. You can see the selvage stitching here has undone, and I don't mind that, to be honest. I really don't. It starts to look a bit, you know, untidy, and you can see where it's all come apart there. But you know, I think that's all part of having the jeans. Really, this is the inner stitching as well, and you can see because I'm putting so many things in and out of the jean, you can see that the inner 6 pocket, coin pocket, is properly worn. Give it to you there, and that is, I quite like that, if I'm honest. The what are they? The rivets actually hold up really well. Another pair of jeans I have the rivets that have oxidized, and these haven't. So same with the buttons there. So they're all still quite silver, and as you will see, they've got the 316 hammers on there, and then the bigger ones here have 316 NYC written on them. I'll show you that closer in the B-roll, but these are still holding up quite well in terms of that. Now, if we look at the whiskers, lovely, nice pair of whiskers going on in there. You see some fades here going on where the buttons have worn down, worn the denim down. So if you look inside, you can kind of see what it used to be like. Moving on to this side, this is where my wallet was. I have a little leather card wallet. Now, you probably can't see this in the view there, but there's lots of really tiny little strands of where the fabric has broken and started to come up. I'll try. I don't know if this is going to work, but if you can see the texture of it, maybe. And I don't know if this is because it's woven at a low tension and these are all broken, because I haven't got this yet with any of my other jeans. But yeah, if you put your hand over that, it's really rough. It's quite nice actually. I quite like that. This side, not as worn, again, as I said, as the phone, because the phone is a lot thicker than everything else that's going into these pockets. So you can see there's good fades there, and it's starting to come undone. You can see the stitching's undone there, and then on the inside, you can see that is starting to come undone as well. Moving down to the front. Now, what I will say, let me just fold this back. Sorry, this is rubbish. What I will say is, I find it really difficult to get fades on the front of any jeans that I own, and I don't know why that is. I don't work in these jeans, as in I'm not doing hard labor or anything like that. I go to work, I sit at a desk, and that's about it. So that is probably why the front down here does not get much at all. Even the knees hardly have got any. Maybe on the side here, because as I said, I had these tailored, so they come in a little bit. And I don't know if that's sacrilege. Tell me if that's sacrilege, getting raw denim tailored. But what I will say is, with the tailoring, I had them done by some guys in London. There was a store called Atelier. They're not around anymore. And they would unstitch the selvage stitching, and they would redo them on the Union Special. So it was all perfectly done. They're now, I don't know what happened to them. If you know what happened to Atelier in London, let me know. They've gone, and there's a shop called Pinus and Needle, and they are great. They do the same thing. So I take all my Selvedge jeans to them for one, for the crotch repairs, and two, for any alterations that I need done. But back to here. So I'm wondering if, because I've had these redone or done when I first got them, if these kind of whisker things on the side, this is where the knee goes, is because of that. I don't know. This side doesn't have as much, and then the knees are fine. So there's not really anything much to say about the front of these. If we go down here, the red Selvedge line ID that you've got from these guys, I'll open these up. They're probably filthy if I'm honest. You'll start to see, and this is the same with both sides, it's starting to wear through. Now that is basically because of wear. So that's where the fold is. And if you think about it, I don't know if this is the actual truth or not, but this is where dirt gets stored, obviously, and then over the wear, the dirt acts as abrasive. So as the jeans rub like this when they're folded, the dirt will rub all that and form the holes. And eventually, I have had some old jeans that just eventually cuts right through. Same on the back, a bit different actually. If you see that, it's got a hole in it. There you go. There is a hole there from the abrasion. And then you can see these have been hemmed, and then they've been redone on a union special, so they are back to the original Selvedge stitching there, as you can see. Put my phone over there. So that is about it. I think for me, the hero for these, and what I love the most out of the fades of these jeans, is the back here. These look fantastic. I never really noticed it until kind of recently. So tell me what you guys think. Is this a good fade, do you think, for a pair of jeans? Now, in terms of washing and soaking, as I said, these are really old jeans, so I can't be 100% on what I've done with them. They've definitely had 1 or 2 soaks, cold water soaks, over the years, that is for sure. And they have definitely had a wash or 2 over the years. Now, if you're talking about wears, I don't know. There's hundreds of wears on this, and a good amount of soaks and a couple of washes. So that is really it. They don't smell. They don't have anything like that. They're great. If you're looking for a good pair of jeans that will last you for years, that's it. So there you have it. It's Kubata 34 size, and it says 14 ounce unsaffonized denim woven by Kuroki Mills in Okayama, Japan. I can't see what the last bit says. Caution, shrinks when washed. And you'll see up the top here, we have style ST 100 XK 100% cotton, made in USA, 3sixteen.com. Nothing on this, on the back of that. If we go to this bit here, nothing. And that is it really. There's not much really to tell. This is the repairs. If you're interested how they repair the blowouts, they put a piece of fabric. Everyone's different in the way they do that, and then they do some kind of cross stitching there. And I'll show you these in my other jeans when I get them out for you guys. Super comfortable. This doesn't really rub on me at all, so don't worry about that. See the Selvedge lining detailing going all the way up there. And then that is really about it. Now, in terms of pricing, these guys are still available. I think they're around $230 US, and you can get them from 3sixteen. They're about £200 in the UK, and they're still readily available. So get yourself a pair of these if you're looking for a lovely pair of jeans. Now, I will say that over the time, this lovely loom state fabric is just divine. It started out a bit rough, and that's what it's meant to be, a bit rough and abrasive, but it's turned into the loveliest pair of soft jeans. So if you're looking for something that is well priced, gonna last you a long time, is super soft over the years, yeah, you can't really go wrong with these guys. So there you have it, the ST100 XK Kubata jeans from 3sixteen. Hope you enjoyed that. I'm gonna do some more fade updates if you're into that kind of stuff. So stick around, hit the subscribe button if you're into this kind of stuff, and we'll see you next time.